Hello and welcome back to the channel. Something a bit different on this one, nothing to do with electric cars. So if you are on here to watch my normal videos about EVs, sorry about this one. I do the odd electrical item that I buy just for people to see if they like it or not and see if it's any good for them, especially if it's a domestic product. Now this is something I've just gone and picked up from Argos. I'll show what it is. There you go. It is the dual power pet advance from VAX. Okay, that's what I'm going to be doing today, unboxing and revealing and everything else. As it says there, 2 rotating brush bars, wash tool and a 2.5 meter hose, and you get your bit of treatment kit with it. And obviously there is a destruction manual, as I call them. You men get hold of these things without reading the destruction manuals. You know what we're like. But anyway, that's it there. Tells you everything you need to do, getting started, etc. But we'll go through it and you'll see me put it together, and I'll actually use it as well just to see how good it is and what kind of results you get in this review. Now, I'm doing this purely because for the past 3 or 4 weeks I've been trying to get hold of a carpet cleaner. As you know, we're moving out of the lodge, so I wanted to give it a bit of a fresh up, and I wanted one that could do small things like cushions, pillars and everything else, and not just do the carpets. So Argos and everybody else have been out of stock for a very, very long time until today. Saw it on there, I had £25 worth of vouchers, so I ended up getting this thing for 95 quid. Okay, that's what you basically get with it, as it says there on the ECR2V1P model. Pretty much so. Now it does say it is actually designed in the UK, but I wouldn't believe it's made in the UK for 1 minute. So yeah, that's the one we're going to review. That's the one we're going to look at. And like I say, it is one of the cheapest you can buy with a hose that actually lets you do things, you know, to clean other products rather than just carpets. This is everything you get in the box. Obviously power lead pre-connected to the main housing. These 3 things here, which I'll have a look at in a moment. The main handle. This is a spotter, which once connected will send like a spray down to the carpet. And also you get a VAX Ultra Plus and a regular VAX pre-treatment free in the box. That's your main hose. That is what you put the stuff into, and that obviously collects your rubbish. This top section of body goes into these 2 grooves here. So they literally just push in and do that. And at the back here, you've got 2 screw holes, one there and one there. Now it comes with 3 screws, 2 the same size, okay, 1 slightly longer. The 1 slightly longer is for the handle. You need these 2 to put the body top to bottom. So let's get those screws in. Now the handle is just as easy. It just flops in like that. Push it down, job done. And your 3rd screw, your longest screw, goes in that hole there. Again, make sure that's nice and tight. This is also for your cable, of course. So we're going to unwrap that cable now, put it round here, and that's it. It's now ready to use. Okay, there you go. Wrap round these 2, like any other Hoover or carpet cleaner you get. I would estimate you've got around 30 foot of cable on that. So don't forget, this is your fresh water and fluid. That's your dirty water. So this literally just unclips there. You can do it with one hand, it's so light. And then that's where you put everything. So let's go and fill it up. So here you've got a fill cap, screw straight off, simple. Use hot water if you want to, but not too hot, else you might crack the plastic. But if you want to, you know, put some hot water in it, you can do. It's not against the law. I'm going to use cold water, and now on top of that, I'm just going to put a tiny bit of fluid so it mixes. You do mix it. You don't put neat cleaner in. Now you will find that all these cleaners are different. This is the official VAX one, and it does actually say on here that you mix 40 millilitres with a litre of water. But this is it. It's 40 ml for every litre if you buy the VAX Ultra Plus. So I'm only going to use a tiny bit because I've only got a tiny bit of water. So that's it, that's going away. Fill cap back on, solution in, bit of a mix. That's now ready. So now clip that back in there, put the bottom in first like so, and then clip that in. It's now ready. Release that, that'll give you the angle, like so. As we're using that now, that's now actually drying and sucking up any moisture because we're not using the trigger. So now let's give it one with the trigger. Straight away, you'll see water down there in the cleaning process. Trigger off, bring it back. Now you can see the lanes I've done very clearly, the way it moves the pile. So that's how it works basically, very easy, but I'll give it a couple more without using the trigger because you only wet it when you use the trigger. So release, on. Okay, you saw how much water I put in there to begin with. It's used about, I don't know, 2/3 of what I put in. So it needs a little more now for me to continue, but I'm only going to do this area. So I'm pretty much finished now. I'm just going to go over it now a few times in the backward motion just to dry it. Okay, now that is as dry as I'm going to get it from here, this line behind this couch up to here. I'm not doing the rest over there, so, but yeah, I'm quite happy with that. And like I say, I didn't use a great deal of cleaning fluid. I'm now going to use the hand tool and set it up and show you how to do that. And meantime, I'm going to empty that water in there, show you how dirty it is. Now, be careful when you're taking this off. Keep them clips closed. Go in here and just pull it out. There's your dirty water. So let's get in the sink and see how... Dog! Let's get in the sink and see how dirty it is. Okay, I am amazed on how much dirty water we've got out there. That is stunning. Now that just goes to show that we are some of the cleanest people and we don't wear shoes in here. And all I've done is this small area here. Stunned. Look how dirty that is. You know? Look at that. So this thing works well for carpets. I'm going to get rid of this now and then I'm going to see how good it is on a spot clean. Now just a quick one before I put this back together. You'll notice here there is like a float. See how that floats up and down? Well, when it's full, that float closes that. So it won't let any more in. So that's a good idea. So you don't overfill the dirty water. Make sure you clip these shut. Okay, both sides. And like what I've just done, folks. Boom. Let's get it back together. Well, bit of a break now. Just a couple of things to talk about while I have my break. Got a proverbial latte in my hand. So yeah, if you ever want to give to the channel, there is a thanks icon on every post I do. Just click the thanks and you can send enough for a wee latte, or even more if you want to. I don't ever ask for Patreons and monthly subscriptions on this channel because I don't believe that it's the way to go. So I'm going to get this down my fat neck now. And before I do, there's one thing I won't do today, and that is use this. This is the spot cleaner. Very simple. Just press that. That attaches to the machine and it's like a rubber hose. Oh, and by the way, at the end of this video, there's a couple of bloopers for you. Small one, well, one's quite funny. My mistake. So I'm going to get this down me, and then we're going to have a go at getting some biro marks off one of the couches that came like that from new. And I've been dying to give it a go, and so we're going to get the this baby here on it. I'm going to show you how to connect that and connect the hose, the 2.5 meter hose, and we're going to give it a spot clean. So, but before, it's latte time.
few minutes later.
Okay, time to get this thing back together now. Very, very straightforward. I've left them out deliberately so I can show you. This is the one with the, as you can see there, with the float I mentioned just a minute ago. So we'll get this one back in first. This is your dirty water, of course. So again, put it at an angle, push it, clip, make sure those are on. Same as the top one, exactly the same. Got a tiny bit of cleaner in there now, only just to try. In fact, what I'm going to do, because it's only just over that rubber, I'm going to put more cleaner in there. Okay, that's it, just a tiny bit to take it over that rubber nozzle inside. So again, angle it, push it, click it. Let's get this open here, get the hose on here. Now obviously this hose is also for stairs as well, stair carpets, don't forget, you can't use this on the stairs obviously. So all you do, put that in there like so, twist tight. This then goes on here. Okay, that goes in there on a twist and turn basis, quite straightforward. Push it on, twist. That is now ready to use. The cleaning fluid will then come up there. This is not going to be any dirt from this. This is just to get a biro mark up, but we'll give it a whirl. Okay, this pushes straight on here, clips over this here, and there's your trigger. So pretty straightforward. To get it off, you unlatch that and it will come off. So we are ready to go with the 2.5 hose. Now, if you look carefully, you can see very faint biro. Okay, I've just gave it one go. Got it quite wet. Just move this around a bit more so you can see it. And I'm hoping that it dries reasonably quick, because this material can stain. I don't know if that's any better or worse than it was. When it's wet, it does look worse. But I've done all of this panel, so I might just give it a bit more on here with a different cleaner. The stuff is called ChemSpec. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a bit of this. It's nice and slow, but I did put a fair bit on. Now, I'm not sure what it says, but I think that says Gary UT whatever. Comments below if you think you can read what that says. It looks a lot deeper now. It's definitely boarded out the material. I'm hoping when it dries it goes even to a more faint marking. Okay, that's done it. It's away in its bag with all the tools and the hose, and there's the unit. Just a word of warning, clean this out best you can. You can't get inside this to clean this out, obviously, it's a sealed unit. But everything else is now ready to use again. That's that little valve I connected to, look, with the white connector to use the hand tool. So that's it. Do I feel that it's the right tool and the right piece of equipment for the money I've spent? Yeah, can't knock it. If you want a carpet cleaner, cheap enough, easy to use, easy to put together, that's the baby. Good tool. So there you go, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this one. Please subscribe if you've already not. This is not just electric cars, although 90% of it is. I do give a lot of time to lodge life, which is what we're living in now. And even when we move, the lodge life will continue at least 2 more posts and more domestic products to come. So keep with us. We'll catch you again. Very, very straightforward, quite easy. All you do now is click that back in there. It should go in as one unit. What the hell am I doing? Clip, clip. Make sure they're out of the way. Press that, comes straight out. There. Hell's bells. Very, very simple, no need to tell you. So release that, which gives you your release that, that'll give you your angle, like so.